Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey is now on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by Shout Factory. It can be found as a standard edition, available at your online retailers. One of the things I like about Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey is that it doesn't retread the original film too much, and it definitely veers off in its own direction for better or for worse. There are some great additions, William Sadler as Death among them, but it's also missing more of George Carlin's Rufus. I always had the feeling that they didn't quite know where to take the sequel, though I'm still pretty fond of it overall. Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has an aspect ratio of 185:1 with native 4K resolution, and it supports both HDR10 and Dolby Vision. For purposes of this review, I will be discussing the Dolby Vision Pass. From the information provided by Shout Factory, the transfer is the result of a 4K scan of the original camera negative. To my eyes, the source appears mostly blemish-free, with only a few minor imperfections spotted, but I don't think most will really notice unless they are actually looking for it. Film grain resolves well and retains its filmic look throughout. Bit rates are relatively healthy with no noticeable dips in image quality. Details in general look much more pronounced than on the somewhat dated Blu-ray picture. Image clarity is very noticeable over that old transfer, with textures given a nice uptick visually. Occasional era-specific special effects, however, still look a little bit on the soft side naturally, but practical live action elements show much better depth overall. The early 90s aesthetic shows off much punchier colors this time around, courtesy of Dolby Vision. The palette is much more reminiscent of the 80s, though you can certainly start to see the transition into the 90s in certain stylistic choices. Either way, colors all around are decidedly bold, especially in regard to fashion. There's also a variety of filters and lighting choices used in the film, such as Bill and Ted's Journey into the Afterlife, both in Heaven and Hell, and during performances that utilize specific lighting. The visual enhancement with the grading is very obvious and give the 4K transfer a much appreciated boost. Skin tones are natural, with the exception of Death's pasty white skin, in addition to the grayish appearance Bill and Ted take on between worlds of the living and dead. Black levels are well rendered with no issues to report, and shadow detail is nicely on point. Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports a DTS 5.1 as well as a 2.0 stereo mix. This appears to be the same 5.1 that was previously available on the Shout Factory Blu-ray from a few years ago, and honestly, it sounds pretty good. The track itself has a nice bit of energy going for it, with a more than satisfactory array of audio cues that regularly make use of the surround speakers. Music and chaotic ambience are regularly featured, giving you that extra bit of immersion into the film. Dialogue reproduction through the center is clean with no issues, and the fronts are problem-free as well in their delivery. The low end is somewhat modest, but it still pushes through when needed with occasional beats of music and in-film action bringing it to life. I sampled about 20 minutes or so with the 2.0 track, and it's about what you would expect. Of course, the 5.1 gives you a little bit more, I would say, openness in the soundstage, but for those that enjoy a 2.0 focus mix, I think you'll enjoy it. Located on the 4K disc itself, there are only two bonus features, Bill and Ted Go to Hell and the theatrical trailer. It looks like most of Shout Factory's previous extra content for their Blu-ray edition is included here. There are some interviews and a general making of that are worth checking out, as well as a few audio commentaries, which are both on the 4K and Blu-ray disc. For the picture quality, I'm going to give Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray an A-. I think most fans, especially if they own the existing Blu-ray, would agree that the upgrade is more than worth the price of admission. The palette enjoys a nice vibrancy, and overall image clarity reveals better depth and textures. If you're a fan, this is certainly worth a pickup. For the audio, I scored it a B+. The film's DTS 5.1 should be very familiar to owners of the existing Blu-ray, and it's overall presented well from start to finish. There's a good bit of music as well as ambience keeping things interesting, and everything up front sounds clear. This is a pretty solid experience. And the extras, I graded them a B. It's good that most, if not all, of Shout Factory's supplements have made their way over to the new 4K edition, though nothing new has been added. Once again, if you own the Blu-ray, you fully know what to expect as far as bonus content goes. So that is my review of Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray from Shout Factory. If you're interested in picking up a copy for yourself, I will leave a direct Amazon link in the comment section. If you use it, it really helps out the channel, but if you have the disc already, let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.